Alright, so I'm here today at rest area in Williston, Vermont, and I thought we'd do a little truck tour since I got some extra time here. This is the truck that I leased. It is a 2022 Freightliner Cascadia Detroit DD15 with a Detroit DT12 transmission, automatic. Getting used to it, it's starting to like it actually a lot. But yeah, it's also got a battery powered APU, and there's 4 batteries inside there underneath that catwalk there, and there's also 4 batteries underneath the driver's door there. So the truck has 8 batteries altogether, and they're all AGM batteries. So that system seems to work pretty good so far. On a normal 10-hour break, truck will come on and run for about an hour to 2 hours, somewhere past the halfway point to charge the batteries back up. So I don't think the batteries are 100%, but they're still pretty good. So it should be good through the winter. Let's take a look at the Detroit under the hood here. And I apologize, the truck is dirty. I haven't been able to get it washed yet. Okay, so this is our Detroit DD15, and it's pretty clean, nothing leaking, everything looking pretty good on it. And here's another feature on this truck, and I know it's kind of dark, that I like a lot, that I didn't realize how much better. These are disc brakes, how much better they work. It's got disc brakes on the front and disc brakes on the back. So that is fantastic. Now this truck, I leased it from SFI, that's Schneider Finance Inc. I leased and purchased a Freightliner before from them in 2000. I think that was a 2007 Freightliner. I leased it, finished the lease, did the buyout on it, kept it, drove it a few years with no payments, and the motor finally crapped out on that one. I had a bad block from the beginning on that because I had rebuilt that Detroit Series 60 motor 2 times and was going to be going for a third, so I didn't want to do it anymore. I like this big Davco water separator, fuel filter. These are really nice units. Everything on this truck is like right up here in the front. You got your Davco. This is your power steering fluid. It's your coolant level, which is good. Oil fill is here. Oil dipstick is here. And then you got, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, this over here, that's a fuel filter. And I think a secondary little filter right there. And then this little piece here is the pump to prime it once you change the filters. This is the oil filter. It's up top here. Kind of weird, but it's just how they do them now. But yeah, so far so good. The truck runs great. Transmission, getting used to it. Still having a little trouble backing up. Here's the 4 batteries up front, and that's where you fill your DEF fluid. That's magnetic catch. I understand that those will get weak and keep coming open after a while. Also has a camera system on it. Got one of these here, one on the other mirror. And then right up in the top there, right up in there, there's cameras that look forward. It is a separate company. They got them on the truck. It's not turned on right now. I can pay a subscription fee and I can get access to it, but it's really, I talked to them already, and it's really not a dash cam type of system. It's a driver performance system. Yes, and it will save data in an emergency if there's a crash or something, but it's not really what I want. I got a dash cam in the window anyway, so something I'm thinking about. It's $45 a month, and I don't think it does everything I want. So we'll see. I might gotta talk to them again just to get some more information. Not right away, but yeah. So that's the outside of the truck. It's got new rubber on it, but these drive tires back here are recaps, which I'm not too happy about. We'll run them for a year or so. Hopefully they don't come apart, but these newer recaps are usually pretty good. The steer tires up front, they were brand new. Of course, you can't put a recap on the front anyway. And it's got a sliding fifth wheel. It's got a fifth wheel air release in the cab. It's got this chain box here, which I keep, so far I got an extra gallon of oil in there, and I got my emergency chains in there because I don't carry regular chains because it's, I don't need them. Don't run chains on the East Coast. If you need chains on the East Coast, it's just time to park. But yeah, it's very aerodynamic. It's got the skirting on the side. It is missing the front piece of rubber that goes down underneath. All right, this is how you open the side boxes. And you got two on this side. They are a lot smaller than the Kenworth was. A lot smaller. And one on the driver's side, same thing. You open this, and there's your box. A lot less storage on this truck, and I'll show you why here in a minute. I even had to get a smaller leaf blower because I didn't want to keep it inside the truck. I had to get one of these mini ones that fits in there if you take the tube off it. All right, let's take a look inside. All right, so this is interior of the truck. Just a quick overview here of everything up front. These seats here are leather. They're heated, cooled, and they got many multiple adjustments. You got 3 different lumbar adjustments, tilt, all kinds of stuff it's got on it. Pretty nice, pretty comfortable seat. I like it. It's got a matching seat on the passenger side, which is good because if I wear this seat out, I can just swap the seats. And so we got 2 good seats. Let's come over here to the dash. Okay, there's our dashboard with everything lit up. And you have a lot of different options for what you want to see on the screen. Right now the last screen I used was to do the optimized idle. This truck has an optimized idle, which will come on and go off to keep the batteries charged or keep the fluids when it's cold out at the right temperature so your truck starts easy. It also has a comfort mode, which will also come on and off to keep the truck air conditioned or heat. But like I said, this truck does have a battery operated APU, or EPU I guess they call it. So yeah, it'll come on and charge the batteries up while you're sleeping, I guess, to keep the EPU working. But that's usually the screen I usually keep it on. It gives me my miles per hour and temperature, outside temperature, and then this little mark down here. Once they're on the road, that little radar on the front of the truck will tell me how far away I am from the vehicle in front. You could have it either in distance or time, like in seconds, like you're 4 seconds behind or whatever. That tells you what the gear you're in, what the transmission setting is, and I gotta have to call them because this transmission will only run in economy. It will not go into performance mode, and it will go into manual too. You can put it in manual, but it's got gauges, and then you could actually like change the screen up. Right now, when we pulled in here last night, because I just fueled. Let's see, I fueled what, 154 miles ago. This was sitting at 8.1 on the miles per gallon, but since it came on and ran for 2 hours while I was sleeping, the fuel mileage went down to 6.7. Anyway, there's a bunch of different screens. There's miles per hour, driving assistance if you actually want to see your following distance, eco driver, vehicle settings. This is where you go in and do your optimize idle. You got other gauges here you can look at, you know, oil temp, or yeah, that's oil temp, transmission temperature, front rear end temperature, rear end temperature. The soot level is good, so the soot level is low, which is good where you want it, and that's tells you what you have locked on the rear end. And then you got no active codes. This is for diagnostics. That's how many engine hours there are, the audio portion, and then you got different settings here where you can go in. Here's an alarm clock. You can go into here and you can do dash brightness, change what the lights do when you open the door, what units you want, time, language, custom gauges, and safety systems. So that's about it on the thing here. We'll go back, and I usually leave it set on speed. Okay, let's shut the key off. There's what miles we got on it now. 192,351. Now, so far, the average fuel mileage I've been getting is 8.25, which is more than a mile per gallon of the other truck. Okay, that's the Qualicon which I put in. It's just mounted. There's a metal plate here. And this plate can be replaced, so if you put holes in it to do different mounts, you can just replace the plate if you turn the truck in. This box here, that controls those cameras outside, and it has a panic button. You hit that, and see, it says panic, but it's not going anywhere because there's no account on these cameras right now. I gotta look into it more. I was hoping it was really kind of using it like a dash cam where it saved everything, but apparently it doesn't, and it's more for scoring how the driver drives. Like this truck has lane keeping, what do they call it? Lane departure warning system on it, which is inside this cameras that are up here in the windshield. There's the camera for the, what's it called? Smart Drive. That little box down there is called Smart Drive. That camera there, and the cameras that are out on the mirrors. And then over there, there's like a little, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little triangle right there. That warns you when there's a vehicle beside you. So, and also the following distance, I think this thing will score the driver. So it's more a safety thing, I think, than a dash cam. So say I had 10 lane departure warnings during the day. I'll get a report back to myself saying you suck. Stay on the road. I did notice that this truck is really sensitive on the right side, and it really, as soon as you get near the line, it goes off. And then the left side, you can drive on the center line and it doesn't go off till you get a foot over. So maybe there's an alignment issue with that or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's go through the rest of the switches here. You got, this is your sleeper dome. I'm going to leave these all on. They're all on right now. Ambient lighting, which is nice. You can, it's in the top of the sleeper, so you can have some ambient light without a spotlight. This is the footwheel lights for up front. At night, it puts a little orange light down on the floor. Here's the dome light for the front of the truck. Hazards, trailer supply, tractor parking brake, utility spotlights. You turn this on so that it'll allow the wheels to spin, like if you're stuck in the snow. This is the lane departure warning. You can turn this and it'll turn it off for like 10 or 15 minutes so it stops buzzing. Engine override shutdown switch in case you have a shut down engine now code. This is where you can turn off the hill assist, I think is what this is. I haven't really used that yet. 2 buttons here that have nothing in them. This is a light test switch, which you push this and it'll blink all the lights on and off outside, and so you make sure all the bulbs are working. This is your rear end lock, meaning this is not 4-wheel drive, guys. This is when you lock your rear ends, all that means is you get one wheel on the front axle and 1 wheel on the back axle that'll actually turn. Normally when a truck is going down the road in just normal setup, you only have 1 wheel pushing the truck down the road. This is the kingpin, and I don't know why that keeps going out of focus. Let's hit that. This is the kingpin release, so you can unhook from a trailer. This is your 5th wheel slider button. This is your air suspension lower button. And this is your trailer hold button. I'm not really sure what that's for. Maybe if you have bad parking brake, or if the if the parking brakes on the trailer ain't working good, you can give the trailer air and then turn that on, and it'll actually put the service brakes on. I think that's the only use for that, because you can only turn that on when you have the parking brake set on the trailer. I'm not really sure about that one. Now you got a little cubby there. HVAC controls here. Radio up here, which is actually the radio out of the Kenworth. The one that was in here didn't have all the features this one has. This one has a CD player, it's got the weather band, it's got Bluetooth. The one that was in the truck had nothing. It was just AM, FM. And it had an auxiliary plug-in, which, you know, who wants that? Got my CB up here, GPS there. There's my Easy Pass right over there in the window. Let's see what else we got up front. Putting the Qualicom in was so easy, because this whole panel right here where it says pull, I don't know if you can see that, this whole panel comes right off and you're looking right behind the dash, and the wiring plug-in was right there. It was very simple. Got full curtains in the front that go around. Got glove boxes. I don't know how well this is coming out because it's dark. Got 2 glove boxes up here. Got storage all the way around up here. Right now I just got some junk up there. Still figuring out where everything goes. All my receipts, tissues, a light, shopping bags, towels. Over here we got all kinds of stuff. Like in this bin there's tape and screws and Velcro and all kinds of stuff you need for the truck. Over here is where I keep all my paperwork and whatnot. And what else? That's it for the front. I always have this seat cover thing that hangs off the passenger side. Just slips over the top, and I keep my pens and tools and extra stuff in there, screwdrivers, whatever I need. And that's about it for the front. I keep my little cooler down there with drinks in it that I can just grab throughout the day. And let's see, there's the ambient lighting there. That's pretty nice. And of course I've got my old clothesline hanging up already. I gotta have a clothesline because I use all these towels to wash up, because I always stop in a lot of places where there's nowhere to get a shower. So I basically take a mini shower in the truck. All right. Let's push this TV back. Oh man, if you ever can get these, if you can ever get those Harris kettle cooked cheddar horseradish chips, they're so good. If you like hot stuff. All right, let's start on this side then. Got a little desk area here. It's not really a desk, a little catch-all area. Got a drawer here. Pretty big drawer, junk drawer. Got my laptop under here, some tools and just miscellaneous stuff. Down here we got our refrigerator. Pretty good size. Freezer, I don't know. doesn't really work that good. I don't have anything in it. Okay. TV there. I got a smaller TV this time. I left the other TV in the truck. I think that was a 27, but it was all cracked. These TVs take a big abuse on the road, you know, because they're hanging on that mount and they're getting slammed around all the time. That other TV, I have it all epoxied and everything on the back of it, so I just left it in the other truck. Hopefully somebody gets to enjoy that. Moving up, we got the microwave here, which you guys know me, I always keep my silverware inside there. That keeps that plate from rattling. Okay, here's the top cabinet. It's where I keep all my food. I got plates, I got canned goods, soup, rice. I got a box of cereal over there, crackers, tacos, all kinds of stuff in there. Okay, and moving to the back here. As you can see, this truck has the dinette in it. So it's got a table here, it's got a chair there, and then that chair I don't have up because I keep the pillows for the bed, which is folded up right there, and my bread and stuff in a bag over there. For right now, let's turn this other light on. That's a little better. Yeah, so there's storage underneath this table, which I keep my garbage can, and then I got a like a crate with cleaning supplies and stuff like that in it. Here's the ladder that swings down. This ladder swings down and forward, and I can't open it right now because does it hit the bed? I can't remember. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. So that's the ladder. So you can go up top, which if there was a bed up there, I actually took the mattress out. Let's go up there and look. Yeah, so I took the mattress out. Over on this side, I've got water, and I got it in a little plastic tray because before I got this tray, I had a water fall over, and there's all kinds of screws and bolts and stuff. It must have made a hole in it, and the water dripped down through the center of this bed. There's a handle under there, and dripped onto the table. Luckily I had the table out and not my bed. This is my big freezer, like you know. That's my refrigerator part. Got a piece of cake right there I gotta eat. Birthday's tomorrow. And I got a freezer. This side got some frozen, got some ices in there and TV dinners. Over here I keep drinks. I got ginger ale and Pepsi Zero. So this is the freezer side, refrigerator side. Controls are over here. It's ratcheted in on both sides, so if in case of an emergency, it's not going to fly and hit me in the back of the head. Okay, on top of these other cabinets here, that's where I keep my Hot Logic, and this is the internet I got. What is it? The one from Walmart. I've been using this. It's supposed to be a home unit, but I just leave it plugged in all the time. Seems to work good. It's $45 a month, unlimited internet. It's worked good. This side here, top of these cabinets, I keep my shower bag. And then you can see the clothesline going across. I just using C-clamps to hold it in there, and that's a regular wire clothesline with the plastic over it. Don't want to leave any marks. If I turn this truck in, I don't want to have to pay for any repairs. Okay, let's go back down. Ooh, I'm sweating. All right, guys, I am sweating because I got the AC off to do this tour so you can hear me. All right, so that's kind of what that looks like with the ladder down. Going up with the lighting. Cabinets this side. We got cabinets this side. Up here, I just keep, you know, stuff for the truck, cleaning supplies, baby wipes, bags, paper towels, all that kind of thing. Here, I just get my clothes, and so far, I'm working on this cabinet. I've got these these wooden dowels I put in here so I can put these containers in here. That's underwear, socks, and shorts. Down below, you got t-shirts. And for right now, I got some pants underneath that one. I need to find a way to bring this one up here. Well, this one fit good because it fit in there good, but I got this piece. I'd like to bring this one up to about here and put more stuff underneath. And then you got a door pocket. Keep extra deodorant and stuff in there. Down here, this is kind of a catch-all right now. I've got stuff I use when I need to get showered up. And just some extra like cleaning products and laundry detergent, stuff like that. So this bed this ladder just goes up. Just goes up, you slide it all up like that. It's gonna be hard to do this one-handed. Oh, it worked, and it just snaps in up here. This is what I was talking about. This thing you turn here, that's what makes the upper bed, you can fold it up. Well, water came down through here and got right on the table. Got right on the center of the table. Luckily, I had the table out instead of the bed. Alright guys, that about wraps it up for the truck tour, and I am sweating because I had everything turned off so there wasn't a lot of noise in here while I was making the video. And I'm dying here. I'm dying, it's hot. Anyway, yeah, we'll probably get into some more details on the lease, the SFI lease, at a later point. And see how everything's going and look into that a little bit more. Yeah, so I gotta wait here another 2 hours and I'm gonna go deliver this trailer to Waterbury, Vermont. Take the empty, go back down, get another one. I've got 4 more to do, which will be right through this weekend. And then hopefully towards the end of the week, next week coming up, is gonna be Labor Day, so I should have a few days off then. Looking forward to that. Anyway, let me go. I'm sweating, need to get the AC back on. And I appreciate you guys watching and riding along all the way to the end here. And everybody take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye. Whew. Must be 100 degrees in here. Holy mackerel.